Good morning. I'm Janie Parrish with the Wadsworth Area Chamber of Commerce, and today you are zooming into the east side of Wadsworth, right to the Suprema Senior Center, and we're going to talk with Rich Berlin, who's part of the Wadsworth Older Adults Foundation, who's actually the president. So you must have gone to the restroom when they were doing that, Rich, and now you're the president of the Wadsworth Older Adults Foundation. I'm teasing, but good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Good. Okay. I always like to tease people like, how'd you get in this position? Yeah. And then
How did I get in this position? Well,
right.
I was, the school likes to be involved with many things that are going on in the community. And, I wanted to get involved with the Wadsworth Older Adults Foundation as a board member. And I got on as a board member. And shortly after that, things transpired that got me in a position to be president. And I have been president, I don't know, for a couple of years, maybe. Not real sure how long it is, but a role that I enjoy. It's a working board, and being the president kind of makes up for some times when I am unable to do some of the legwork that needs to be done with the committee.
Okay, so tell us, what exactly does the Wadsworth Older Adults Foundation do?
Well, really, what the Wadsworth Older Adults Foundation does is supports the Suprema Senior Center. I like to call it supplemental support. We do fundraising. We have lots of donors and lots of support from businesses in the community that are willing to support us and donate money and support our fundraisers that we have going on, so that we can provide the supplemental support and get things for our seniors that they probably wouldn't necessarily get if we weren't involved. Recently we spent about $55,000 over there. We did the pavilion. We paid for some painting in there. We are looking at some furniture. So those are the types of things that we do. We provided the My Senior Center program that they have that allows for communication. And so we're just doing the things for them to try and support the seniors in our community that maybe wouldn't happen if we weren't in existence and doing this.
I love that. So what's so unique about the Wadsworth Older Adults Foundation?
I think what's unique about it is how closely we work with the senior center, with Lori Wilkinson, with Robert Patrick and Mike Testa, and our board is a working board. The members of our board do all the work. We are not, we are not delegating work to other people. We do the work. When we decide to do a fundraiser, we're doing the work. So everything that we get done, we do ourselves. Lori Wilkinson supports us immensely. She does a great job of communicating to the seniors about what the board is about and what we do and how we help them. And what makes it unique for me is just a variety of people that come together to work hard for a common cause, which makes it, really rewarding. And we have some fun too. And it's just a great bunch of people to work with. And really a great bunch of people that we work for, if you consider our senior citizens who we work for.
Now, there's two things that I really wanted to talk to you about. One is that you do the Days of Christmas, and that's one of your fundraisers.
Yes.
Yeah. So that'll be coming up before you know it. But how does that work?
Well, really, it used to be the 25 days of Christmas, and we did 25 drawings, and we pared it down to the 12 days of Christmas because of COVID, and we weren't sure we were going to be able to do the drawings, and we're going to stick with the 12 days. Mm-hmm. So during COVID, what we did was we go out and ask for donations, and we get 12 baskets full of donations that we get from businesses and from people, and we hold 12 drawings. And the baskets would have anywhere from $200 to $300 worth of value in each one. We do a drawing and people win the baskets. Well, after everything that went on with COVID, what we did this past year was we purchased gift cards from all of our local businesses. If you were a retail business, we actually purchased the gift cards, put them in the baskets, raffled them off, and then people were getting gift certificates and gift cards to the businesses in our community that we purchased instead of them donating them to us. So that's what we did this year to kind of give back. But as we move forward, we will probably go back to asking for some donations because that's our major fundraiser. But this past year, we did that as a thank you for all the businesses that have supported us over the years. And we wanted them to know we recognize that some of our smaller businesses especially may have been struggling. So we wanted to show our support.
Very nice. And then you'll start selling those in November?
Yes. Actually, Jim Dahl is already working on the letters. And like I said, it's almost a year-round thing. We're getting prepared for that, getting ready to go out and look for some of the donations. And we might even purchase some gift cards again from businesses. But yeah, we're already in the process. We'll start selling those tickets somewhere around November.
Okay.
COVID really, in a lot of ways, was a pain in the butt for all of us, but it made us better at some things. It forced us to do some things online. We are now able to let people make purchases online instead of all of us having to sell them and in person to everybody. And we ended up selling just as many tickets last year as we have in previous years. A lot of credit goes to Jim Dahl and his hard work, but everybody on the board selling tickets, pitching in, advertising. The board just works really hard. And I'm really proud to work with a group of people that work that hard for our seniors in the Wadsworth community.
And you don't see Jim without his hat very often. Yeah, without his Dr. Seuss hat.
Jim in that hat, I think he believes it makes him look better. So we allow him to believe that. We allow Jim to believe a lot of things. But anytime I do a show with him, then he makes me wear that hat. 2 years ago, he and I wore a kilt and that hat on a First Friday. So Jim likes to have fun. I like to have fun with him too. And we're not afraid to look silly while we're doing it.
There you go.
But don't let that fool you. Jim works his tail off for the board.
Yes, he sure does. Now, you have a big event coming up on June 3rd. Yeah, and that's the dedication of the pavilion. Yep.
Yes. We wanted to do a ribbon cutting. Like I said, that was a big purchase that we made. And I think it's something that they wouldn't have got had we not done that. I mean, it's really hard to believe that finances could be found to do something that wasn't, you can't really call it a necessity, but I think it's something that the seniors will enjoy sitting outside at times. I know Lori Wilkinson is planning on doing events there and planning activities out there to get our seniors out there and involved. So, and we spent over 50,000, not only with that, but with the painting that we did and a couple other purchases that we made. So we thought that it really made sense to do a ribbon cutting, and we're looking forward to that.
Oh, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah. So that ribbon cutting and dedication is at 11:30 on Friday, June 3rd. And you can stay for lunch. There's 2 choices, and I'm not really sure what the choices are, but I do know the prices. One lunch is $6 and one is $8. So I think that would be fun to go to the ribbon cutting dedication and then just sit right down and have lunch. I think that will be great. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'd just like to see some people come out, yes, to have lunch and just see some of the improvements that have been made and just be thankful that it's open again and our seniors are able to come there and enjoy the senior center again.
I think so too. I think that's great. Now, if somebody would like to join your group, how do they do that?
They can go to our webpage. We are also on Facebook, and they can also contact me. We have applications. We do have openings on the board. We can have 15 members, and right now we currently have 12. So anybody interested in being a member of the board, really the only criteria is that you live in Wadsworth or work in Wadsworth and really have some kind of connection to Wadsworth, and you can be on our board. We have people with a lot of diverse backgrounds on the board that add a lot of different things, and we're always looking for new people. And if someone just likes to help and support and do something for a group of people that that appreciate it greatly, just look us up. My email's on the webpage. You can email me at Wadsworth City Schools. I work here at the high school. Lots of people contact me here. So if it's something that people are interested in, reach out, show up on June 3rd, ask us about it. We can set you up there if it's something that you're interested in.
Oh, very nice. Yes, I'm really looking forward to that. I think just how wonderful it is. It added a whole new dimension to the senior center by having that outside pavilion. Very nice.
Yeah,
Well,
and I think Lori kind of uses it as a landmark too. She can say, "Hey, when you come in, look for the pavilion," because with all of the buildings attached here, some people do get confused on what's what. What's the high school? What's the Y? What's the senior center? Where's WCTV? So it kind of gives her a place to say, "Hey, just look for the pavilion."
and you know what? If she's thinking about it, she should take her computer and sit right outside under that pavilion and do her work. It's so nice there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So Rich Berlin, president of the Wadsworth Older Adults Foundation, thanks for talking to us. We're all going to see you on June 3rd. And thanks for all you do to help our seniors. It's wonderful.
Well, hey, thanks for having me on. Much appreciated.
Absolutely. Okay. End of school year coming right up.
Yep. Had graduation practice today. We're getting there.
Okay, good. All right. Thank you, Rich.
Thank you.